Hi, my name is Tony, and today I'm going to show you how to make pumpkin overnight oats from plantbasedonabudget.com. I'm going to be using about 3/4 cup of old-fashioned oats. You can use steel cut oats if you like it to be a little bit chewier, but I don't recommend quick oats because then they'll be mushy. So my favorite is the old-fashioned oats. And I'm gonna stick it in a mason jar. You can put it in any airtight container. So if you wanna use a Tupperware or mason jar or any other container that you have will work just fine as long as there's a lid. Then add in 1 cup of your favorite plant milk. I'm using almond milk today. I usually like soy milk the best because I'm always looking for a boost of protein, but this is what we have, and I'm using unsweetened, unflavored, but vanilla or sweetened work just fine in this recipe. And pour it directly in there. And it is pumpkin season. I'm putting pumpkin in everything right now, including my overnight oats. I'm using this one I got from Walmart. You can use whichever kind you want. You can even make a homemade pumpkin puree by simply roasting or steaming an edible pumpkin. And I'm pureeing it in the food processor or blender. Again, this is 1/4 cup. Want to make sure I have enough in here, and you can pour that directly in as well. This recipe also works well with sweet potato puree or butternut squash puree. I know it sounds a little bit funky, but you can buy those canned. Make sure you're getting the kind that are not sweetened already with added sugar. Get the kind that are simply pumpkin, sweet potato, or butternut squash pureed. This one says 100% pure pumpkin on it. And the biggest mistake that I've made in the past that you should watch out for is to not get pumpkin pie filling because that already has sugar and spices. We don't want that one. We just want pure pumpkin puree. Now I'm gonna add in a little bit of sweetener. I'm using this maple syrup that I got from Costco. You can see it right here. But you can also use agave, or you can use brown sugar or regular white sugar. We're just looking for 1 tablespoon of sweetener. As I mentioned, I'm using an unsweetened milk. So if you're using a sweetened milk, you can also do a taste test at the end and start with a little splash of sweetener and then add more by taste. Now I'm adding in a little bit of vanilla. I use imitation vanilla flavor because it's so much cheaper. But if you don't mind spending a little bit more and you want pure vanilla extract, you can go ahead and use whatever you have. This was only like $1 something. And I cook a lot, I bake a lot here on my channel where I'm putting out content all the time. And if you follow Plant Based on a Budget and Food Sharing Vegan, which are my blogs, you know I create a lot of baked goods and it does get expensive. So this is a way to save some money if you don't mind. And then lastly, I'm gonna put in about 1/4 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. You can add in a little bit more if you want extra flavor, but I'm gonna stick with 1/4 cup. If you do want it to be extra flavor packed with those fall spices, you can add in 1/2 teaspoon. And if you wanna add in some nuts or seeds like pumpkin seeds or sunflower seeds, which are a little bit cheaper, make sure the shells are removed and you can add those in right now as well or top them at the end. Also, some other suggestions for additions would be some dried cranberries or some raisins, some shredded coconut, nuts or seeds of your choice. And at the end, you can always put in fresh fruit as well. And what I do here is I simply shake it up. And it looks really juicy right now. It looks like there's a lot of liquid, but overnight, the oats will absorb a lot of the liquid, and sometimes I even add in more liquid. So have no fear. I'm gonna show you what in the morning what they look like, and I love doing these in batches. So I'm showing you 1, but you're welcome to make 5 of these if you want 1 for every day of the work week. Okay, I'm gonna see you tomorrow when my overnight oats are finished. My overnight oats has been in the refrigerator all day, and now I'm going to show you what it looks like. It It is so creamy, and the oats have really softened and absorbed a lot of the moisture. If you don't like your oats with as much liquid, you can also reduce that in the beginning and add more later. But I like mine just like this. If you want, you can add in any toppings. I mentioned a few earlier. Go ahead and add those now. You can top it with some fresh fruit, nuts, or seeds. Some coconut shreds would be nice. Another thing I didn't say earlier is that you can also add in a little bit of protein powder before shaking it up and putting it in the refrigerator, and that is great too if you want a boost of protein throughout your day. Now I'm going to give it my taste test. It is so tasty and such a fall breakfast for me. This is not an overly sweet breakfast because I don't do a lot of sweets in the morning, but if you want to add in a little scoop of brown sugar or some maple syrup or agave to sweeten it up further, that would make it extra tasty. You can also use a natural sweetener, like adding in some dates or some dried fruit. You can even put in some bananas, and that will help sweeten it up. If you give it a try, please let me know what you think in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.